Hello, you are listening to Sacred Rebel Radio with Yolanda Shoshana, and I'm your host, Yolanda Shoshana, but you can call me Shoshi. Hello, how are you? It is a glorious day, Sunday in New York City. I'm sipping some French vanilla coffee and enjoying myself, kind of chilling for a little bit before I go for a run. It's nice to chill. I've had a pretty mellow weekend, which I needed. Every once in a while, you just got to take time to be. I did go to a barbecue yesterday, which was nice. It wasn't too far. It was in East Harlem, and hung out and ate, burgers and got to play with a cute little dog. So that was awesome. And then I came home. I watched Power. Oh, if you're not watching Power, you must. That is the show. Now, I'm an Empire girl. I'm all about cooking them. But this show has so many twists and turns. It's filmed in New York. It's so good. For some reason, a lot of people compare Power and Empire, and I'm not sure why. I think it's because they have brown people on both shows. You know how that is. They're different, though. But this show is the jam. I highly recommend it. It's on Stars. Now, I don't know how Star stays in business. I don't know how many people actually have this channel. It's so weird. I have it because I'm on my brother's Direct TV, so I watch it on the app. So if you have access to it, check it out. I know every once in a while they will put the show on, I think they air it on BET or someplace else. I wouldn't be surprised if finally it ends up on Netflix. So I would just be on the lookout for Power. It's so good. Lots of sex as well. So if you're into that, who isn't? So that's that. So next weekend, I won't be doing a reading on my channel, or I won't be doing a show because I'll be in the Finger Lakes. I'll be coming back home, actually. I'm going to the Wine Blogger Conference in the Finger Lakes, and I am so excited. If you follow other stuff that I do, I'm big into wine, and wine has got to be one of the best things I've decided to be involved with. The wine industry is wonderful. People are so passionate, interesting, from a lot of different backgrounds, just wonderful people. No, not a lot of cattiness like other industries, like the self-help industry. And, I've mentioned this before. There's a lot of backstabbing and stealing, as well as, even the romance writers community is really nice and giving, but it can be cliquish. But I find that wine, people just love bringing you in and sharing the wealth and abundance with each other. And I love that. So I'll be finally going to the Finger Lakes. It's about 5 hours away from New York City. I've never been there before, so I'm thrilled about that. And this is going to be like a little mini vacation, and I get to sip. But people are coming from around the world, which is what I love. People are coming from Canada, and I think someone's coming from India, and wineries from California, and just everywhere. So I am thrilled to get my wine on, and I will be reporting. So, check out my Instagrams and everything if you want what's going on then and now. And of course, I'll be writing post, summing everything up when I get back. So yeah, I can't wait. I really can't wait. And speaking of wine, I'm going to be launching some new oils, called Wine and Spirit. Wines that you can burn or wear when you're sipping your wine. And I'll also be launching the Shift and Shine oils, which will help you lift your vibration. So new lines are coming out. I am certified in aromatherapy. I don't use any fragrance oils anymore in my product. Everything I use is pure essential oil. I do not use, though, the doTERRAs and the Young Living. I'm not into the MLM for my oils. I get oils from all over, from like Morocco, from Greece, and France. I love getting my lavender oil from France and things like that. I am always on the lookout for really great oils because, no oil is going to be the same. Crops change and all that good stuff. So all my oil is like exotic, pure, and delicious. So know that. And then I put Reiki energy in all my oils, but I'm really excited to be launching these lines. And thank you for all of you who've been buying products. Like my Goddess Mist is always a popular thing. I love it too, because when I get cramps, you just put it on that second chakra area and it goes away. Good stuff. So I have some questions that I'm going to answer now. Thank you to those of you who've been sending in your questions. You too can send in your question and I can answer them on the show. Just write me at shoshi@yolandashoshana.com. Any question. Nothing's too small or big or what have you. I just tap into the energy and I see what it tells me and I tell you. So our first question is from Australia. Shout out Australia. Lately I've been having more clients and people contacting me from down Australia, down under, kangaroo land. How y'all doing? I don't know why I'm talking with like a country accent. I need to make it to Australia one day. If all the men look like the Hugh Jackmans and the Sam Worthingtons, that's worth the trip, don't you think? So her name is Happy. My gosh, you must be a beautiful little soul there. Happy wants to know when she will be free, when her heart will be free from her ex-boyfriend. Yes, Happy's been through a tough time. So Happy, looks like you broke up probably about 6 to 8 months ago. It looks like a nice amount of time. Everybody heals differently, but some of the things that you might want to do in terms of your healing and your process, it looks like you still have things that he gave you or things that remind you of him surrounding you. So it might be time to do a little bit of purging. Now, if he gave you some really gorgeous jewelry that you might want to keep, that's where it gets tricky. If you gave you a beautiful diamond ring that you don't want to part with, I completely understand that. But then the other stuff, maybe you want to sell that, or those stuffed animals, or something that he gave you, you might just want to say it's time to let it go because that's energy. Anything in your home is energy. Anytime somebody gives you something, there's energy attached to it. So it looks like you still have things that are surrounding you that are packed full of his energy. If you are living in the same place that you both lived in, you might want to think about moving. Or if you can't do that, because sometimes that's difficult and for financial reasons or what have you, sage the hell out of that place. Sage or Palo Santo. I believe in the Palo Santo because I'm not really big on sage. You can get an oil or you can get like a nice some sticks. But cleanse your space. Do it several weeks in a row, at least for the next 2 months, because it just looks like he's all about you. And he might even be playing with you energetically because there are times when we're connected to people energetically, and if he's calling or emailing, cut it off. Let it go. You can't keep having that type of contact because that keeps the energy surrounding you. So I hope that helps. Also, maybe you're not really ready to go out and date, but maybe it's time to go out and flirt, because when you do that, you are reminded that you're sassy, you're delicious and gorgeous, and other people will want you, and it helps perspective. It really does help to remind you of your value on the dating scene. All right, all the best. So next I have Cindy from Montreal. Hello, Cindy, bonjour. I will be in Montreal in November. I can't wait. That's my city, everybody, Quebec. So Cindy wants to know, she's thinking of moving to New York. No, she's not sure, but she's nervous about making the change. Wow. That's a tough one. I mean, they're both comparable cities. I say, why not move to New York? I always tell people, move. If you feel like you should, then you should, because the universe is telling you something. I mean, you can always go back to Montreal. It's not far. You actually can go back and forth very easily. I do. Come to us. It looks like you're scared about money, which most people are scared when it comes to that, because you don't know where your money's going to come from. New York is a little more expensive than Montreal, especially in terms of rent. It's a little cheaper out there. So, save a little bit. A move for you looks good around February. So save, get your ducks in a row, come visit, come look around, maybe try to find a roommate before you come. Job wise, it looks like you work independently, so maybe that's fine. But bring it, come to us, and or maybe if you can come for like a month or two, or maybe a couple weeks to see if you actually really like it here, because some people envision New York one way and it's not that. I mean, we all do. We all think, oh, that's a city I want to go to because. Yes, New York can be tough, but if you find your groove, it's beautiful. So I would say money will probably, of course, be the biggest issue for you because it will be an adjustment in terms of rent and a few other things, because even food is a little bit cheaper there. So you'll be fine though. So if you come, reach out to me. I love people from Canada and I love people from Montreal. It's like my favorite. And hey, I'll be there in November. If you want, let's get together. So those are my questions for today. If you have a question you want to send to me, please do. I would love it. I love answering your questions on the show and helping you out, because that's my agenda. That's my mission in the world. So, oh my God, there's fire trucks going. I don't know if you can hear them. There have been too many fire trucks this summer for me. There really have. Gosh, it makes me hurt for people who might be losing things. I hope everything is okay. So, next show, I'm going to do a teaching on becoming your own guru. And I love this topic because I keep seeing amazing women who feel stuck or are in the same situation that they've been in for a while. Now, these boot camps and mastery programs out here are great with these gurus. There's so many of them. Coaches, gurus, some people are charging you $50 for an introductory thing. Other people are charging you $5, $10, whatever, thousands of dollars to help you live the life of your dreams. Well, that's all good, but there's some problems with some of that, and sometimes it's a temporary high. It's nothing for the long run, because a lot of what your problem might be is actually regarding your energy. And it's about shifting your energy. It's great to get tools and some skills, but at $10,000 a pop and at you going broke and at your credit card being maxed out, it's problematic. Because you're also saying you want to live a life like this person because this person's on the beach all the time or in Paris all the time and doing all these great things and, having this luscious life, and that's great. But it's mainly because you and other women are paying for that. Where if you one day want to take a trip to Paris and that's part of your goals and dreams, why not use that $5,000 and take your trip to Paris? So I really want to talk to you about that because it just bothers me that I keep seeing this endless cycle of people trying to be like these other people or trying to guru like these other people. And they're all selling you the same thing. They're just kind of changing the wording, and at times they're not even changing the wording because they all borrow from one another or sometimes steal from one another. I have people that kind of steal from me, and I don't say anything to them. I just find it interesting because they don't think anyone notices when in fact other people tell me. So people are kind of aware. But I want to help you become true to your own goals and dreams because you can, and it doesn't have to cost you $10,000 to do it. And that's great if these women are making money, but basically they're online marketing to you and they're selling you some goals and dreams that you feel like you can accomplish, but you won't be able to accomplish it because they are not giving you the full story. And they are going through the same crap as you in terms of love, life, and money and all that good stuff. You find this repeatedly if you pay attention. Women will stand up and tell you how amazing their marriage is. Their love coaches, they're this and this and that. And in reality, 2 months later, their marriage has fallen apart or broken up because it was never the truth. So it's all about marketing and smoke and mirrors and putting stuff on Facebook about how their clients are so happy and they just got off the phone with this person. I always think, if you are as busy as you say you are, how do you have time to write about your clients every 2 minutes? It just fascinates me. So you and I are going to talk about you becoming your own guru, because that is what I am passionate about, because I really want you to do that. I am not trying to keep selling you and upselling you on other things. I really want to see you go out there and be successful, because I know you can. So that's the next show. So that'll be in like 2 weeks. If you have any specific questions though about this whole being your own guru and how you can get to live the life that you want and desire, write me. And I will incorporate that into the things that I say and into the things that I bring up. Because, like I said, this is for you. So let me know what you want and what you need. And I'm happy to provide. So you will notice that my readings on my YouTube channel have shifted. This will be the first week that I have changed it up. You know me, I like to change things up and shift things because I get a little bored. I get a little bored with things, but I've been doing my readings the same for a while. So this week, my reading is going to be paired with the wine. I'll be doing wine and spirit pairings. So it's going to go with whatever the energies in the cards are. This week it is, I'm doing the angel prayers deck with Whispering Angel wine. And it's all about talking to the angels and working with the angels for support, the reading, working with the angels for support and really allowing them to help you. And you being true to you is what the reading is really about this week and how you can do that. So I'm excited about this new kind of reading. Some people like to pair tea and tarot, and I like to pair wine with mine. So think of me as your psychic sommelier. And I'll be doing it that way going forward. So every week, a wine of the week with my reading for the week. So, shake it up, shift things a bit. So, in talking about angels, don't forget to allow them to help you in any way, shape, or form that you need. Nothing is too small, nothing is too big for them. You can ask. When I do readings with people, it's always fascinating to me when they say, oh my gosh, I didn't know I could ask for that. You can ask for anything you want. If you have a desire, it is coming from somewhere. Now, here's the thing. If you ask for it, it doesn't mean you're going to get it. It might look another way, or you just might not get it at all. And that's all good. But the point is, you never know until you ask. So ask away. Ask for love and guidance and support from your angels. They are always there for you, even when you feel like they're not, they're there. At times, life can be a little dark because we get tested. That is a part of our journey, being tested. And we're tested so that we remember to be grateful for the things that we do get. We are also tested because the universe wants to know if we're serious about it. If you say you want an amazing man, but yet you keep dating guys that are awful to you, then the universe doesn't take you seriously, and the universe will keep giving you those crappy men, right? So it's always a test. And the universe wants to work with you to have your best life. So you talk to those angels and guides, give them a shout out, give them a wave. You can talk to them anytime. You can talk to them for a long period of time if you have time like that, or you can talk to them for a couple minutes. Whatever works for you, just know that they're there and they don't go away. So my loves, I think that this is about all I have for you today. Don't forget to sign up for my newsletter, The Magic. Comes out pretty much almost every Monday. Some Mondays I don't have anything to say. I don't like to send out newsletters when it's just like, hey, here I am. I have nothing to say. But it comes out pretty much every Monday. And I put out one on Wednesday, Namaste, a little Namaste in your box. Just a nice little soul food, a little plate of soul food for you so that it can help get you through the rest of the week. And I just put up a spell yesterday on stress, which it's just a really nice, wonderful spell to help get rid of stress. So you can go to my website, YolandaShoshana.com. It's there. And there's some other spells if you're looking for them, and all that jazz. So you can find those on my site. And thank you so much for supporting me in all that I do. I do it for you. And I forgot one thing to mention. I'm a huge Francophile. I love the French. I am starting a new website and newsletter for French lifestyle in New York and highlighting Quebec. Because it's so close. It's like this great alternative to Paris. And it costs a little less, and it's nearby New York City. So I want to thank all of you who've signed up for the newsletter so far. It's so great. You all are just as excited about it as I am. I got this idea because I've been taking French class, and so, and I love French food. I would be walking and I would go, oh my gosh, there's another French restaurant. There's the French this. I thought, wouldn't it be great if all of this stuff was someplace that I could go look and find it? I was going to write a book, and then I thought, what happens with writing a book is by the time I finish the book, a place might close because, that's the way it is in New York City. So a website's better because I can change and update the information and all that good stuff. And of course, the newsletter will be out before the website because, creating a website means you actually have to sit down and create it. Newsletters are a little bit easier for me to put out, and I've been thinking about what I'm going to put in them and all that. So I'm excited. It's Bells and Quintrells. So, you can I've been tweeting out the link. You can find the link on most of my pages, I think on my Facebook page and on my Google stream. You can find that information. I am so excited. Or you can just go to bellsandquainttrails.com and you can sign up for the newsletter there. I am so excited about this little French thing that I do. People love the French. It's so sexy. It really is. So anyway, that's that. So you have an amazing week. I will talk to you in about 2 weeks with new content, new readings, new info. And don't forget to send me what you want to know about being your own guru. And of course, send me your questions about your life and all that good stuff. And I'm happy to answer them. May the road rise to meet you. Namaste.